for Life Records, hailing out of St. Louis, Missouri. I go by the name of Don Speedo. Hey, King B, you certified, you a legend. This is your death sentence.
Alright, y'all, here we go. Of course, it's Mr. Rockhard, everything in the building. You understand what I'm saying? This is a For the People episode 9. Unfortunately, I was supposed to been and post some videos, but I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. I really didn't have no motivation to post any videos. You know, I'm gonna keep on doing this YouTube thing. I'm gonna keep on being positive, all of that stuff, because that's just who I am, right? But at the same time, sometimes it gets a little discouraging when people, when people don't really respond to what you're attempting to get them some education on, or if nothing else, try to help them, you know, enlighten themselves on things that's going on, okay? But, you know, of course I do have my support team, and they do fuck with me, and I appreciate y'all. Salute y'all. But that's why y'all ain't seen no videos. I normally was doing them every Monday, but I'm gonna get back to it at some point. At least maybe not right now, but at some point. But okay, this is video is gonna be about the coronavirus, as y'all call it. I call it the Pomomba virus, and what I believe about it. All right, so now here we go, because I gotta make sure that I keep this video under, you know, 10-ish minutes or what have you. But okay, here we go, right? So everybody's heard the stories about, you know, how it's going down, what happened in the whole 9 yards. It supposedly comes from China, or comes from China, or what have you. I don't really believe that. I don't really believe that. I've done some of my own research on, you know, what's going on and where it comes from. And of course, we know that a patent, if I'm not mistaken, in 2016 came out for the coronavirus from a U.S. company. Then it was sold to Smith GlaxoSmithKline or something like that, whatever it was. Again, another company in the United States. Then in 2019, if I'm not mistaken, a European company came up with the vaccine for the coronavirus. So obviously we should know at least it was a man-made situation. So okay, cool, we got that part out of the way. So we also know that 3,300 passengers were on a cruise ship, and only 40 people had the Pomomba virus. Okay. For me, I don't believe that, you know, 20 people in each city, not each state, but in each city, was in China, left China with the Pomomba virus, went back to their particular city, and spread the disease throughout the city. I don't believe it. There's no way on good God's earth that could have happened. And I think that this is a kind of common sense type thing. How can something that happened over there spread so fast over here? You know, because I know no fucking body I know has been to China. But you got people dying here in St. Louis, Missouri. Seemingly every day, 5-10 people are dying. I don't know the exact numbers, and honestly, I really don't give a fuck, because I don't believe in this whole thing at all. I do know that it's killing people, so don't get that fucked up. But I'm gonna tell you why I believe that it's killing people. But I was just giving you some scenarios off the rip, like why would I believe that this was a virus that just came from China and not something that's man-made and that was put out here by this wonderful government. And I'm just bullshit. This government that we have here in America, I don't believe that. So here's my thoughts on how the Pomomba virus, your coronavirus, got spread. Okay. They talked about it, fed it in the news. You know, people of course get paranoid about the wrong shit. I don't know what that's about. And you go to the hospital with the cold or the flu or pneumonia, and now suddenly you have the Pomomba virus. So my theory is, when you guys went to the hospital, they gave it to you. You understand what I'm talking about? This shit ain't spread at that fucking fast when you got people coming back from a ship, and you know, if it's that, you know what I'm saying, fucked up, if it's that much of a virus, every goddamn body on that ship should have had the virus, and they didn't. So, you know, if you're on that ship, people are still traveling, people are still doing their thing. You know, motherfuckers have touched everything. They've been out partying, drunk, fucked up, you name it. They've been doing it all. There should be a lot more people that was on that ship that should have it. It is what it is. I don't care what nobody say. So I believe that, you know what I'm saying, that's something that was administered by the government. And like I said, I mean, I believe also that most people are health conscious enough that they don't just go out here and touch on everything and touch their face and shit like that. And I mean, it might just be me because I'm a germaphobe. So everybody that knows me, again, with who I am, I don't do that shit. If I shake somebody's hand, I'm gonna go use some hand sanitizer. You know what I'm saying? I do my phone. I was so bad with it when I used to get paid, you know, money from doing security and shit like that. I put fucking hand sanitizer on the money. I mean, that's just me. That's just who I am. So I would assume that a lot of other people, you may not be as anal as I am, but I would assume that other people have a lot of those same properties too. Because I mean, I just figure your mama told you, you know what I'm saying, you touch something, you wash your fucking hands. But I mean, maybe you don't listen to your mama. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But that's the first thing that I believe that happened, all right? So you went to the hospital, you had a cold, you had the flu, you had pneumonia, you know what I'm saying? A doctor or somebody that works in that facility that saw you or had whatever dealings with you to try to see what was going on, but you gave it to you. Just like right now, we got people, you know, in these different hospitals, and you got doctors, nurses, and CNAs and people like that that are coming in that are supposed to help you. Those people are choosing who's going to live or die right now. You understand what I'm talking about? And I mean, maybe it's necessary, maybe not. I don't know. I would hate to be put in a situation where, you know, this person in bed A is going to be able to get all of the treatment, and the person in bed C is going to get, you know, the very minimal treatment, and the person in the middle, fuck it, it's a you know what I'm saying, a 50-50 deal. So I would hate to be in a position where I would have to choose that. But we know that that is going on. Okay, so that's first for me. Secondly, the people that are unfortunately getting the pneumovirus is doctors, nurses, CNAs, janitors, you know, all low income people who have to, you know, go and work at these jobs where unfortunately they're going to be exposed to other people that we do know have it, and unfortunately spread it to you. The people who don't have it, that are going to, that don't know that they have it, I'm sorry, that are going to fast food places and things of that nature, and, you know, passing you the money and touching your hands and this, that, and the third, and then that person that grabbed that money, you know, after they put the money in there and gave change or what have you, decided to not use some hand sanitizer and do their hands, and then next thing you know, they pull their phone out, you touch your phone, you know what I'm saying, all of that bullshit. So those are the second people that are going to get it, you know what I'm saying, because they're unfortunately around so many people. But some of those people also fit into category number 3. Okay, so and well, let me stay over there for a couple minutes. I hate that the essential workers have to work, but in a situation like this, people are going to have to, you know, get out here and work and put their lives on the line to try to help people, you know, get their health together. So for those people that are working in the medical field, that also goes for the people who work as first responders. So you're talking about the police, you're talking about security, you're talking about ambulance workers, you're talking about firefighters. You know, those people are also part of the first responders who are going to unfortunately have to be over there, you know, and deal with the same situation too. So then again, here you have the people that don't necessarily have the education or don't necessarily have skill set, you know, to get a job that will pay them the amount of money that they need for them to live, all right? So unfortunately, a lot of people are in that situation, unfortunately, that they put on themselves by having extra children, not extra children, but having too many children that they couldn't take care of. You understand what I'm talking about? And if you couldn't take care of one, you sure as shit shouldn't have had two. And I already know, I know the men are just as guilty. I already know that. guys and gals, I understand that. And I don't need nobody to, you know what I'm saying, try to degrade my video or what have you because I made that statement. Because at the end of the day, you know, if you had a baby by a dude and dude wasn't shit, he left you, fucked over you, or whatever the case was, he's not helping you with this child, and you know how hard it is to raise this child, why would you have another one despite him wanting to have a baby with you or not? You know what I'm saying? Despite him, whatever promises or whatever he was making to you or not, why would you go and have another child when you know that this one was hard for you to raise and you really don't have the money for another one? So you kind of put yourself in that own jam. And let me bring the guys in for y'all, you know what I'm saying, try to get on my head about it or whatever. Guys, the same thing, you know, for the ones who are being active and taking care of their children, right? I gotta keep a time check over here, y'all. For the ones who are taking care of their children, right? Hey man, you gotta stop having children yourself. You know what I mean? Children get very hard to take care of, you know, the older and older and older that they get, you know. You're not gonna necessarily be making more money at your job. I mean, you can go out and educate yourself or get lucky and get a job, or your skill set says that you will be able to get this job or whatever. Hey, that's cool. But more than likely, that doesn't happen. You know what I'm saying? So you'll put yourself in a situation where, you know, the bulk of your money is going to pay for child support. You know what I'm saying? Which is going to put you, you know, primarily in the same situation. And everybody in that class, stop fucking your money up about bullshit. $40 hats, $100, you know, $150 phones, and I don't know how much that shit costs because I don't buy that shit. You know, fucking Jordans, Trues, rocks, all of that nigga shit, that shit that don't matter, the shit that's not gonna sway your life, you know, in any direction, good or bad, outside of being able to say, you know, the rappers got this shit, so I should have it too. No, not necessarily. You know what I'm saying? They are able to buy that shit because their job says that they can. You don't have expendable income like that, and if you don't have it, you shouldn't be spending it like that. You understand what I'm talking about? So there you go, ladies. All right, I got the guys up in there, so we got this situated now. So hopefully y'all motherfuckers will be happy and won't be on my thing, you know, wow. Okay, so now here is the third category of people, you know, who are going to fall in this trend. All right, here we go. The third people that's going to fall into this trend is just nasty motherfuckers. You understand what I'm saying? If you weren't taught, some people weren't taught, but if you was taught to, you know what I'm saying, wash your hands, you know what I'm saying, use hand sanitizer when you can't get to water to wash your hands, you know what I'm saying, if you touch something on the ground or something that's dirty that you'll wash your hands by, you just a nasty motherfucker. You understand what I'm talking about? And it might sound crazy for everybody, and I really don't care, but the facts are the facts. If you go outside and run around and play on the motherfucking grass and all that shit, when you come back in the house by your mama, she tell you, oh, you been outside playing? Go on in there and wash your hands. Don't sit at my table without washing your hands. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you dirty, you stink. Go in there and take a shower. So I'm pretty sure everybody's mom or grandmama or whomever told y'all this shit. You know what I'm saying? So because you didn't carry it over into adulthood, you just a nasty motherfucker. You understand what I'm talking about? And I'm not for the sugarcoat it. I don't give a fuck who get mad or none of that shit. You just a nasty motherfucker. You should be taking care of your health. You understand what I'm saying? They sell fucking toothpaste, toothbrushes, all that shit. Guess what, bro? Broette, use it. They sell soap, use it. Like all these motherfuckers went and bought all the fucking toilet tissue. You know what I'm saying? Then you start hearing, oh, well, wipe down your desk and shit like that. Then motherfuckers start buying up all the hand sanitizer, all the Lysol wipes. You motherfuckers wasn't using that shit before, so what you need it for now? You understand what I'm talking about? And I personally, I already had the shit, so I didn't have to go to the store and buy that shit already. Because I buy what I need. I don't buy nothing in excess. I buy what I need for myself. Because the rest of the money I need to save. So if I have to buy food or something, I can just go to the store and buy the food. You understand what I'm talking about? I ain't miss no meals over here. You understand what I'm saying? 262.5. 262.5. I ain't miss no motherfucking meals over here. You understand what I'm talking about? I did cut back my meals. I'm not eating as much as I was, you know what I'm saying, because I'm not working like that. I'm still selling clothes, You understand what I'm talking about? But I'm not working like that. You know what I'm saying? So I cut back on the amount of meals that I eat, but I'm still eating over here. And I'm pretty sure you can tell I'm thick as a motherfucker still right now. So I'm still eating. You understand what I'm saying? So I got to get out here because my time is running. I want to go over to 15 minutes. For the people, episode 9. And this is just talking about, you know what I'm saying, my opinion of how, you know what I'm saying, we got up in here. So please share, like, subscribe. You know what I'm saying? Come check me out. Fuck with me. Leave some, you know what I'm saying, shit in the comments or whatever. We're going to work it out. We out here, y'all. All right? Peace.